Today we're going to be playing some Dwarves, seeing as Mahakam Forge got a 1 provision buff, so we're going to try it out. Now, as far as the deck itself, we're playing something pretty normal for Dwarves, although we are going to run Francesca in this one because I thought it'd be pretty fun, try and get some value off of her. She does have good synergies with the leader in particular, so I thought we'd try and make that work. We're also going to try out another new card, well, not new card, it's not been in the game for a while, but a buffed card as well. So we'll start off the top here. We've got the Zoltan Warrior, we've got the Oneiromancy, the Brewer, the Heatwave, Monroe, Justice, and Francesca, and the Zoltan, and the other Zoltan and Eudora. All this is very normal, other than potentially the Francesca. The Warrior, the Zoltans are for Eudora thinning, it has consistency. You got consistency with the Oneiromancy, you got the Heatwave for removal, Justice for thinning, and a tempo play. All pretty normal stuff here. As far as Francesca, we'd love to hit a double Heatwave or double Justice. With Oneiromancy, if your Francesca lives a turn, you can own Oneiromancy and pick a special and double cast it. You can also Mahakam Forge, throw a special, then cast another one to double up on it as well. And if you really want to be a little bit more spicy, you can do Tome, the Arcane Tome. I thought that's a bit much, but you can play this, and if the opponent gives it back to you, cast specials off of it as well. So we have some synergies with Francesca. I'm just going to try and get some good value off of her. We can double up a Heatwave, that's always great. Double Justice is really good value as well. Then we're going to go on to a new card. Again, not a new card. A card that got buffed is Becker's Rock Slide. So at 7, I really want to try this out. Basically what we did here is what normally I'd have here is like a CRN for a lock. Basically we took the extra provision from Mahakam Forge, and we're going to try out Becker's Rock Slide for the 8 damage. Yeah, I'm going to see how that works out. Should be pretty decent, I hope. Double cast that on Francesca would be ideal. It's not the best thing to double cast, but it'd be pretty fun to try out some buffs like that. Then we have the Company, 2 Marauders. You could change these up for anything else you really want to. I just like the Marauders for a bit of round 1 tempo, in case the opponent tries to force out our stuff early. Because you don't want to play like Monroe and like Brewer in round 1. It's not great. Then we've got a couple Miners. The Miners are also applying Marauders. The 4 armor on these guys makes it pretty easy to set up. If Miners giving something 4 armor, it probably already has 1 armor if it's a Dwarf. This guy gets +5. That's pretty good. Then we've got 2 Volunteers, the Thinning, 2 Berserkers, 1 Guard, and 2 Skirmishers. Pretty normal here. Let's see how this does if we get into some games. Should be fun. Dwarves are a fun deck, although 18 provisions is quite a bit. Nahanut, 593, or something like that, 0593. Playing some Enslave, Assimilate. Enslave's a bit annoying because our key cards, like Monroe is a 6, Brewer will boost himself, so he won't stay at 6, but Francesca could get stolen. Some annoying things there, but we are going first. We're going to Crystal Skull this. He might seize it. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't. Don't want 2 Marauders, that's for sure. Justice, we don't have to get Marauders off of. Since we already have the Marauders, I think we'll just keep it. Maybe we'll get the Guard off of it later in the round. We want to do this first to see if he tempo seizes the Chariot, because the Chariot's really good. Right, it's 12 points, and then he can use it to armor up his own cards and ignore our ping damage from our engines. Francesca's really nice because she can't get locked, but he's going to have like damage and stuff instead. So that's not the most protective thing here. It's really good he didn't get Francesca though. We take Chariot, Skirmisher, and the Resilient Sultan. Not surprising. Not surprising. Let's go Miner. I debated Maraudering, because we want to do that for thinning. I think we want to use the Minor Order on the Skirmisher.
I shall not repeat.
The Skirmisher's in order, so we want to do that first. So we'll do the Skirmisher here. Got plenty of armor. It's in range of Amnesty, but if he amnesties it, he amnesties it. Amnesty is not the most common thing. In my experience, it seems to be more of like a one of. So there's a decent chance he doesn't have it here. Can't play around everything. Let's use that value. Then with Marauder. And then if he wants to keep pressuring here, we've got a really nice Marauder. I said Marauder, I meant Volunteers. Really nice Marauder coming up. And then if he keeps playing, we can go Justice into Guard. Could Justice into Guard first, but that's a better tempo play saved for later. So we'll just drop this guy down here. 13 points, that's pretty good. You can always grab the other Marauder off of this as well, instead of the Guard. Get a nice pass there. How do we feel about a long round against Assimilate? Not the best, to be honest. For a short round, we do have... Well, we drew it. We have Company Brewer. If we can get access to it. So we want to thin with Justice. And make sure we get that Brewer. Missing some good stuff still. We do need something proactive. There's the Brewer. We could Brewer Company here. I kind of like it because we have ways to do it. Then what would we do round 3 then is the question. We'd have Warrior Tempo with Eudora. That's pretty good. I think we do Monroe, see if he seizes it, then Brewer. Or we play Brewer, see if he wants to damage, seize it, and then go Monroe after. I think you want to Monroe first because you get the don't waste the Brewer points.
The senses can be fooled easily.
I know the truth. I simply want you to
Got a
admit it.
50-50 for Monroe to kill one of these. It's pretty good. Do the Francesca. I think we do Monroe first. Let's remove the one with spying. Hopefully ping this. We do. That's quite nice. Let's see if he enslaves. Just gonna lock. It's fine. Do you want a Justice? Justice puts 2 units out. Would get Guard. Then we'll drop Brewer next. Against his deck, there's no way the Brewer gets to do its ability more than once. He should block our row here. Yeah, he's gonna row clog us.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Fair enough. Take our Zoltan. That row clog's quite annoying. We should have thought of it ahead of time.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
We're going to do the Francesca here. We have Francesca leader Heatwave, so it means we could Rock Slide here to remove this. Just because if he's going to remove the Francesca, it's probably going to be using Stefan, and we don't want all that value. Yep, there's his resilience. We didn't get ours, of course.
My folk have suffered much.
Let's see if he wants to do something about this. If not, leader Heatwave is probably worth doing here. Yeah, we definitely should have Brewford before Justice. We still Brew around 3 is not too bad. Here's the removal, let's see what we get. Could have been better, could have been worse. Is it worth heat waving the resilience guy? I think he's trying to wait to enslave our Zoltan. So right now he can enslave 4, which is worth 8. This would do pings. If we don't seize here, or if we don't do anything here, he's going to keep the enslave. But his hand is all golds. What would Heatwave Nausicaa Sergeant? Maybe have to Helga. We'll give it to him here. He is ultimately downed quite a bit, though. Yep, that'll do it. Get another resilience as well. Oh, it wasn't enough. Okay. That's good then. When he played this, I thought he'd mathed it out, that'd be enough, and we would just go... He would have double carryover. We can just open Zoltan Warrior if we get him then. Which we obviously do want him. So we want Zoltan Warrior. It's actually... I don't even know if we want the other ones. I don't want Skirmisher. We keep this. We're gonna play this. I think Chariot... Are these all better than Berserker? Potentially.
And if I insert a needle here,
This is really good tempo. We just do this. We're vulnerable to assassination. If we leader... I'd rather leader Bruver. Do the Stefan now. You should. So he's gonna what? Kill him, then remove the armor in one of our guys. It's pretty good for him still. We want to Neuromancy. I think Chariot's the best, just for the bodies. And the re-armor gain. Problem is this dies to coup. So I think we play it melee. Just to avoid the coup. It'll still let us re-armor our little guy though. We don't want it dying to coup. There's the coup. Re-armor this. Our Bruver in the middle of the row. Please get a few points from him. What do we get in here? That's not too bad. Like I said, we can re-armor with this. Couple points. GG. Worked out pretty well there. Zoltan Warrior with Eudora is really good tempo. You didn't really have anything to deal with it. Elec, part 1. Playing some Druids. We're all going to be spamming some Dimeridium Shackles at us. We tried it out ourselves. Found we didn't need that many Shackles, but, you know, it's Druids. We're have trouble removing engines. Also play Shackles in this deck if you want to. Darren Crowmother. We don't have sufficient control to really deal with the Druid engines. Because we have to hit the Draco Turtle / Kara Troll Day. It'd be hard for us to deal with this. There's the first Shackles. So you have our Eudora. There's the Singer. I like Singer. I think I said it every time we see the card.
and the lady is content.
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing
I want to play Zoltan because it lets us have a really good target for these armor gains.
I fish breath. How dare you, foul swine?
Not to mention the resilience is good. There's the Purify. Pretty expected. Row stacking, still want to do that in case we play the Zoltan Scoundrel. These pinks aren't very valuable because he'll just heal them back. Oh, is this going to be Shoop? Probably going to be Shoop. A second singer, that's amazing for him.
All it takes is a wee sacrifice.
Shoop druids, apparently. That's very scary. Also explains the lack of engines so far, though.
Gods protect us.
There's the soup. Mata is going to draw a Shoop stay off there, probably.
Do not make me beg.
Skirmisher's not particularly good.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Because of the healing. But if this heals one, we can still kill it, which is worth it, and we kill this one instead of our shackles. Some heal. Maybe we should just kill one of these. How do I feel about Francesca? We go leader, rock slide. Double rock slide's okay here. This can't be shackled, which is a big benefit. I want to play it later in a round rather than earlier because I don't want to have the option of seizing it with a Shoop. So we win there. Would you rather use Rock Slide or would you rather use Scoundrel? Rock Slide could be useful on a Resilient Shoop or something to reduce its damage. Could be useful hit one of the Druid engines later. I think we play the Zoltan Scoundrel. Could also double up on Duda's Companion. Didn't need to. Forgot this guy's a spell. Special, I should say. So, here we have a choice. If it's Shoop, our long round's looking a little bit more potential. But if we just pass, he's probably going to go Shoop stay off Resilience, and then recycle it round 3. If we play here, we don't have access to the Brewer combo with Zoltan's Company. So I think because of that, we want to pass. So he's going to save the Shoop stay off for round 3, makes sense. But I like going second against Shoop stay off, because going first gives them really strong potentials on the Seize and 13 damage. Whereas if they go first, well, not Seize, the switch rows. If they go first, they have developing things before that, which means it's not as brutal for you. We're just missing Brewer here. Brewer, Heatwave, and Ironmancy. Would love those cards, to be honest. Okay, well, no Brewer is going to be something of an issue. Yeah, something of an issue. There's the portal. Compass, Lippy, probably. Some healing there. Do we Chariot? Chariot. Monroe's getting locked. But he might use his third lock here. Oh no, he's not playing Shoop. He's double shackled us already.
Free me. Lift me to the skies.
He's already double shackled. Unless that shackle didn't come from his deck. I don't remember. He's shackled. Yeah, so he's not playing Shoop. He's played 2 shackles. Interesting. This is almost certainly getting shackled, and the Berserkers aren't particularly good. But I'd rather have him worry about this, because we don't have a Brewer for him to worry about. Let's play this. If he's going to shackle us, I'd at least get them, want the armor value. We get a pretty good guard.
Modern Freyr is patient.
It's not going to be
Brooks
Singer.
no insult.
Just going for the little half-brew.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
There's no healing value out at the moment. This might invite the heat wave on us. It does. But it also makes us doesn't want to shackle us. Not having the Brewer again is going to be a problem. This is good tempo. The company doesn't really do much, it's playing for 10. Don't want to do it in this row, right? Because then we block guards. We'd want to Zolt in this row. So you damage, you heal yourself. We don't want to hit you.
Your daughter recommends Chive.
Oh, it's Otkell?
Strong magic.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's Otkell. Gonna Otkell into double Singer. Nothing really we can do about that, unfortunately. So he's gonna win this game then. We misidentified his deck. Against the Otkell combo, we played this round 2 differently. And there it is. So that should be GG. But we'll see what we can do still. See just how far behind we are. Guy doesn't lose the armor when he pings, so it's a little bit better than the Berserker. There's another Singer. Oh yeah, he's a hunt. How do we win this? We win this if this is Draco Turtle, and he puts this on Draco Turtle, and this does 8. No, there's no way to win. This heals, and he gets 4 points. Well, we win this if we get Brewer or Neuromancy, just didn't get him. We also didn't identify this deck was an Otkell combo. We thought it was going to be a Shoop. Red kinda sus. No, you're pretty sus, Mr. Harmony player. You don't really have the control for this. We are going first, so that gives us a lot of options. Because going first, we can set up like an armor ping, and then a skirmisher can kill something, so it's much, much better. Let's see here. We don't want this. We don't want this. We don't need 2 of these. Like, they're good, but we want them... We don't have Marauder. Marauder makes them significantly better. Of course. Every time. We also want to put this back, because we don't have Justice. We have to Onari the Justice. I'm open with this, I think. Go Saskia, Commander. How much we can do about it. Should be the Saskia.
I kneel before no one. This is me now. Who was I before?
Since we have the Marauder, I want to start building armor on this guy. But he's probably going to poison it, so we want to do this quickly. He's gonna poison it.
Your next move
A Marauder. It was also really helpful there he pulled the Dryad, because he's gonna do like Dryad poisons. Maybe the Protector. But he's not getting Harmony triggers.
That is all I need.
That guy is an issue. I think with the Zoltan Warrior him at 7. We have Oneiromancy, but we have every special in hands. We can't... Well, I guess we get Oneiromancy into Justice for double skirmish. Sure, that seems extremely good. I think this wins us the round. He has to remove this. If he doesn't remove this, we Oneiromancy Justice, and it's so good. We can kill that with a skirmisher now. We're going to get 1 skirmisher and 1 guard, probably. Skirmisher. Make sure we click this correctly. Then we'll get guard. Melee. Does that make it too hard to trigger Marauder? No, it's fine. Take the guard value. He's played both of these. We don't have to worry about the 2 damage ping. Still think we give it the armor though. Seems pretty good. Obviously want to do this. Actually, this is a good rock slide, though. Also worried about Querixus. Do we need to come back from this? This is 20. It's probably more like 5-point order. If we hit with scenario, we can hit Querixus with this or Dana. So considering how far we're ahead we are, I think we actually want to keep this. We just take this value. We'll keep putting armor on something just in case second Marauder becomes relevant. Chameleon. Have to remove the Chameleon. Really bad trade provision-wise, but if we don't remove that, it's... what, 3 clicks is 18 points? I guess he will win this round.
Humans are not to be trusted.
We have to pass here. Otherwise we lose uneven. Oh, we got the dust aspect. That's pretty good. That means his hand is strong, though.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves, dwarves, pixies even.
I'll go scenario. If you scenario Querixus, do we get 2-0'd? Potentially. Those both chameleons. Means we don't need this as much. If he bleeds here, we feel really bad. If he all-ins, we feel pretty good. If he passes, we feel okay. He's an all-in.
My eyes are up here.
See if he's got the water. Water leader. Follow-up. We can still get 2-0'd. Percival.
I spend more time
That's not as bad.
than I do eating it.
And we can go into Monroe or into Bruver. To Monroe's better because Bruver we could pay, maybe use later with Warrior.
Maybe none too tall, but
And we've used both. It's always better to use Monroe first.
humans are buff.
What would we Oneiromancy this game? Probably go Scoundrel. It's not going to be as good round 3, so I think we'd use it here. think we use it right now. Let's get us ahead. There's the Dana. River should be good enough here. Right, because he's been triggered twice. 7, yeah, that's plenty. Just have leader. If he goes leader water, he still wins round 3 potentially. But most of his high provision stuff's gone. If he draws Quirixis leader, that's also really good. It's just the main concern is he's playing water basically, and he draws it. Nothing great left. Our best thing here is probably if we draw into Marauder, can set it up. He drew a bad hand, so we win. Okay, he did all in us there, so not too surprising. Some bounty. Should do alright here. Miners. Skirmisher's pretty good, because we can threaten his damage engines. This is good. I do like the miner. Debated keeping that. I don't think it's worth keeping that, because he can just junior away the guys with armor. Or just put his damage into the armor. Naturally. It's really annoying when they go first. It's not good value for bounty here, but he'll do it to deny the 3 damage. Make it really hard to kill his guy. You probably have to Zoltan Warrior this round if he plays a second unit. I want to push on even. Makes sense there, I think. So we'd probably go Berserker. Berserker into Warrior for pushing on even. So that threatens potential double ping to kill this after we hit it with Warrior. That being said, he does have to actually play something here. If not, we can go grab Justice into Skirmisher instead, because that would guarantee kill if he plays a special. Assuming the special doesn't actually kill our Berserker, which should be difficult for him. I don't think he'd want to. Either way, our armor is getting value. But let's see. You never know. Caleb Leader? Leader's not enough. Oh, it is enough. Okay. Interesting. I want to make things inefficient for him to kill. I also like to get Marauders going. You could have played this range, but I really want that 1 armor to be available. This isn't a dwarf, so we can't Justice, but I'd like to give this guy an armor, for example. Could have gone Warrior that turn, I thought about it, but I'd like to give him an extra armor from this, or see him spend through his coins here. Maybe we're being too greedy.
Slow, ain't ya?
Now we do this. We ping that one. Nice. That Junior's also good to kill there. But we want to do this here because it guarantees we have enough guys to volunteer. Injustice and all that good stuff. We want to play those this round. And it threatens him with pressure on even. We just hope he doesn't Scoundrel, because he'll Scoundrel the Volunteer, and then we get stuck with a Volunteer in hand. So we're going to play this next. The issue here is since he's lacking a coin spender, he might be tempted to go with a scoundrel. So Caleb. No Caleb. Can't afford it. I guess he could yeah, no Caleb bounty. That's good. If he's not getting the bounty coins back, this is inefficient.
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
He does have a coin spender and a bounty giver now. The thing is, he actually needs a coin investment, right? Surprise play something gives bounty from his hand. He's already leadered. So he is not in the greatest spot here. So you can't just get immediate coin access that way. Need something with big profit. So this is really good for us. I think we Justice or Oneiromancy. Yeah, I think we either Oneiromancy Justice or play the Miner here. Depending on what he does. If he develops a bunch of coins, the Miner is not as safe. If he doesn't, if he goes like some big play to catch up, we've got the Oneiromancy, the Justice. Tamara, that's fine.
My mom needs my help.
So we do the Miner because he doesn't have a coin bank.
Never ever whistling on mine.
And he didn't pay the tribute there, by the way, so he only played it for 8 points. It's desperation right there. Okay, this is pretty good. It's also quite good as the junior's gone, which means killing our Francesca becomes very difficult. And he's not getting coins back because she will have Veil. True Justice. If we go Oneiromancy Company, we can then go Monroe Bruver. We draw Francesca, that's amazing. Okay, we didn't get her. That's fine. Freak show. I guess he could have Tunnel Drill. I'm trying to think of what he would have that could possibly kill our stuff without bounties. We're gonna do this round. Go Monroe Bruver. I want to use them before he builds back up a coin bank and before he builds up the blood money leader. Some coins there. Still think we transform this turn. Or he doesn't have a way to bounty this. There's Witchfinder.
The wicked never rest. We hide among you in plain sight.
Blood!
This is quite good. Because it makes the return on this better or worse. It's better if he has if he has Graydon, but otherwise it's worse. So we just hope there's not exactly Graydon. I'd rather play around like a second execution than play around Graydon. There's Muriel's. I guess if we forgot about him, it's pretty good there too. Be Justice then Bruver? I think so. There's a guard. We want the guard out because we want the bounty going onto guard from Witchfinder because it's not good value. Because of how much boost it has. We hope there's no scapegoat because that would roadblock us. Oh, probably not. He'd probably kill our target anyway. Octavia.
It's not personal. Strictly business.
Our round 3 is not amazing. It's going to be like Francesca double special. We have Oneiromancy, so it's not too bad there.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
He kind of has to scoundrel. I think he's otherwise out of coin spending. Yep, GG. Like, he doesn't have this coin spending. He spent it all round 1. So one thing I'd be careful with bounty. Lucky Clover. Probably some raid warriors. Armor is usually pretty useful against damage-based decks, but his damage is going to ramp up so quickly that eventually it will just be too much. So that's going to be a bit annoying. And he's first, which means he can go Blood Eagle kill this into second Highland Warlord. There's the Drag. Can't heatwave that. We have to heatwave tier. Right, there's nothing. We have to heatwave tier. Which means this Drake just gets as many points as he wants. Feels bad. You can try to kill it with Skirmisher, but didn't really want to do that. It's too slow of a play if he just answers it with Feral, whatever it's called. I guess he still answers it then if that dies. I'll go with this because I don't want the primal whatever savagery to kill this. Then again, if we do this, I'll probably play it. Let's do this. Basically giving up on killing Drake here. Each Drake click is 3 points, right? Because he brings it back twice. That puts it. Brings it back with. I guess it's 2 points because he brings it back twice. And it's 3 if it doubles up with the tier, which it should. Well.
Never had your kneecap broken.
I wanted the armor gain out first, if it's alive. I guess it still doesn't die. No, it still does die. Quite annoying.
Can dwarves fight? The fish pissing lake.
That's like a huge problem. He discarded a King Bran. Wow. And then Warlord. Yep.
I knows it well. Get out, you baldy-faced baby.
Yeah, this invader's a problem. It's.
Come on, show us what you got.
I don't think there's any way to do a double heat wave against him. I don't want to use this with Eudora. I think we just play this. I don't think he's going to keep playing anyway. We win this on even, trying to force his stuff out round 2. The thing is, War of Clans is so big on this. I guess he could be worth 4 per Drake click if he brings it back this round as well. Which is why killing Drake was so important. We could have killed it with Zoltan Warrior, but that's a 13 provision card. I don't think that's worth it. We're going to need that for our round 2. I want these for round 2. So we have to force this stuff for round 2. Ideally, we'd get like Company Monroe Broover and just try and all in, but probably not going to happen. We got some good stuff here. Rock Slide's not great against his deck, but neither is going to be Marauder. We don't have anything high armor. Interesting. So he's done 2 Warlords, which means this dies to Stunning Blow, but not Gunning Slash. Has a Stunning Blow, but not Gunning Slash. Has he played Vabjorn? Hasn't, which means he probably has access to it. He's not getting any better, though.
We do what must be done.
We can double up on Company for just a lot of wide points would be great. There's also a chance he's not running Stunning Blow, because it's much less common than the Gutting Slashes. He could just hit us with the Champion's Charge here as well. There's the 1 Stunning Blow. Sure. Don't have Broover. Brewer only gets 1 point worth of value, but we really want to use Brewer. We want to use these guys with company. Which that kind of leaves us in with nothing to play here, though. The thing is, we have to kill Tyr, and we have to Heat Wave. It's gonna be worth 28 off of Tyr. Guess we have to Heat Wave that. We need the double last say. He's gonna be happy with this, though. We might get away with 2 turns of Brewer. Right. Thing is, how do we kill Tyr? We kill Tyr with Becker's Rockslide and 1 ping. Or with Warrior 1 ping. But if he opens Tyr, we can go... If he opens Tyr, we can go Berserker into Rockslide. He probably picks the really big one to put back in his hand. That's not going to be too useful. I thought Miner. We've got better stuff than Miner, that's for sure. It's not one of them. But yeah, if he just goes, I imagine he puts this in his hand for the 28. Oh, that's not what we're thinking about. Didn't open Tyr. Guess makes sense. It's still 50-50. I think we'd take the rock slide chance here. If he does play the Tyr. He's gonna Jenga lock us though, right? Or we can play a Boardage. Fab, you want a Boardage? Fab, you want a Boardage? It is.
Resist the Jarl's will, and that's how we'll end you.
We want to go Miner, Warrior, I think. Definitely need to potentially live. There's also a chance he keeps the Tyr as long as possible. Here's the thing though, like Heat Waving Tyr stops what, 2 resurrections from doubling, but if he puts this back in his hand, the resurrections aren't worth as much as just getting rid of that. So I think we have to let the Tyr live. No Tyr drawn.
Your skull'll make a fine
That's
fire.
good for us, but it's time to start going here with our real engines. I want to at least have Brewer get a decent amount of armor from himself. He could roadblock us here. But at least we can spawn some of this and maybe play a bit on the range row. Also, the reason we want to go Brewer quickly here is before he decides to Champion's Charge roadblock us. So he could just clog our entire melee row here. It looks like he doesn't have the Tyr. Maybe you cut Tyr with the 1 provision nerf, but I still think Tyr's really good. Yeah, Roclog coming up. There it is. Oh, we get it unclogged. How kind. Let's throw our Brewer in. 10. What do we want to rearmor anything else? Rearmoring this Berserker is worth quite a bit. I think we hold this in case we need to rearmor the Brewer. So you might just try and damage the armor off. It was very important we got this row unclogged there, but that was just down to RNG. We had 3 guys that could have pinged. Champion's Charge. That probably does it here. Most armor we're going to get 3. Then we lose 1 point. Yeah, let's do it. We'd want to do armor with this and this. So I guess we do it now. Just for 1 extra point on the Scoundrel. Force, we ping the one with armor. He should win, I think. We do the last time. We got 14 removal here. This is good. This is good. It's not good. Let's see what he's got. Scoia'tael. See if he hits this. He'll kill that, right?
Nay, I will not bend my neck for that cripple.
Hoping he hit that. I really want one of these to die so we can Zoltan the melee arrow. Right, so we get more points on the scoundrel. But we're just down too much here. Pretty good chance we lose one of these guys, though. Ping it. Nope. We ever heat waving anything besides this? No. So we wait and see if we get the extra value pings here. He won't have anything bigger than that. So we already saw the brand discarded. Tirk V. I like Tirk V. Come on, ping this. No ping there. 35 is just too much, I think. GG. We needed better draws there, I guess. So that's the deck, guys. Some dwarves. Had fun with this one. Overall, I do think we're missing a bit of control, and I don't think Rock Slide is the answer. I'd rather have a lock itself, and I think in our bronzes we can probably fit in a Dimeridium Shackles as well to be pretty decent. I think we might want to go for that. Perhaps over one of the Miners, although Miners have good synergy with Marauders, so I guess you could swap Marauders out. I can go like this, Rock Slide. I think these are cards you can alternate if you want. Like this. Looking at 21 provisions, you can also cut Francesca. I like Francesca. Yeah, I do like her, but sometimes she's a bit awkward. I think in this she makes a lot of sense, though. As far as cards I want to add, I know we want to add Ciaran back in. We would much prefer that lock, I think, in our deck. I think we put a Shackles in. I think we put in a Shackles. Then we're looking at... You can either go Garrison or... I like the location. The Pass. Maybe inside Francesca we go Pass. Then we can go Maxi for consistency, potentially. And one Marauder, we could do that. Something like this. That wouldn't be too bad. We also have double lock and another like a Peller. Getting locked is annoying with this deck, so we could also, instead of this, go like Peller, and then Deregere, or you can go Morin. How do I feel about this? Something like this could work too. I think there's some choices here. I do think Pass is probably a bit better than Francesca, but she has a much higher ceiling, and she's more fun, so I like her. So we reset that. But those are some options, I think, for the deck. Overall, had fun with this one. I would highly recommend not playing Becker's Rock Slide. I wanted to try it out in something, though, and this seemed as a good a spot as any. So I think, for sure, we're cutting out Rock Slide. And then we're going to add Ciaran. Like, this is for sure what we're changing. And then I think we'll put in one extra provision somewhere else. Maybe bump one Marauder to a second lock. I do like running double locks. Something like this. I think like this will probably change too, but we'll still share the old deck code for you guys. Hopefully you had fun watching this one. We had some fun playing Dwarves, and we will see you next time.